6 days left to own your own home. I'm Manda and I'm a mortgage advisor and a financial coach. And today I want to talk to all you council tenants out there about the right to buy. Now, hopefully you've heard about it, but if you haven't, the right to buy is your right to own your own home. Now, a lot of council tenants have lived there for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, even more than that. And you've always thought, by the clients I've been talking to, that you've got time. But because the new government has come in and they made an announcement on the budget, they gave us less than 3 weeks to apply for the right to buy. Now, what you need to do is you need to go to your government website, Google right to buy, go to the government website, go to the council and get that right to buy. And once you've done it, all of those who've applied out there, please put in the comments right to buy, and then I know who's applied. If you need the form, put right to buy form and I'll supply the link for you to do it. Now, let's break it down. Now, with the right to buy, what happens is you apply for the right to buy and then they will send a value around. Once they send a value around, they will give you the offer notice, which is called the Section 125. Now, with that gives you the discount. Now, the discount ranges, but this is why there's a rush. From the 21st of November, the discount is going to change dramatically. Up until the 20th of November, if you apply and get proof that you've applied, so either get it stamped if you hand it in by hand, get an email, do a screenshot, whatever you need to do to prove that you have applied. Because the difference between applying by the 20th of November and waiting till the 21st of November is in some cases more than £100,000. That's right. So at the moment, if you're in London and you've got the maximum, you could be looking at a discount of 136,400. And if you're outside of London, you could be looking for a maximum discount of 102,400. But what I'm trying to say to you is if you wait till after the date when they actually reduce it, so from the 21st of November 2024, the discounts will range from 38,000 down to 16,000. That will be the range. And it's not 38,000 for London and 16 outside of London. It will range. So even some of the people in London will have 16k discount. Now, it will be on the website, the government website, the different ranges, but the lowest it is 16 and the highest it will be is 38. So what I'm saying to you is if you apply before the 20th of November, get that application form in, then you're eligible for the maximum for London, 136,400, and for outside of London, 102,400. And why does this make a difference? Firstly, if you're going to buy a property, say for 300,000, getting nearly, over a third off really can make a difference on your affordability. Second, that discount letter you can use as a deposit. So that's right. So when you're applying for a mortgage or you're asking someone like myself to apply for a mortgage for you, that is how it will work. The deposit will be the right to buy. Now, as long as you find the right lender, so this is why I'd advise you to talk to a mortgage broker or mortgage advisor, as I like to call myself, because what happens is there are lenders out there that won't lend you 100% of your discount. They'll only lend you 95 or sometimes even less. There are some lenders, not only will they lend you 100% of the discount that you're entitled to, so on your Section 125 offer letter, but they will also give you money for additional borrowing for home improvements. So I know that it can be very, very difficult to get the council to come out to do repairs on your properties. And some of you have done it yourselves. Some of you have just waited, hoping for the council to sort it out. Once you own your own property or part of that deal, you can actually apply for additional borrowing and you can actually use that money to finally do it up. So not only will you be buying your own home, but you'll also be taking advantage of the fact that you can actually now do it up. It will be your place. It's something you own, which I think is the most wonderful feeling on earth, to actually own somewhere when you call it home, but it's home with a difference because it's the home you own. So I've been trying to tell as many people as I can. So could you do me a favour? If you know any council tenants, please tell them to apply. If they're not sure about their affordability, just apply anyway. Get the application in and then look at your affordability, because at the end of the day, it doesn't cost anything to apply. The other thing I'd say is, when you're considering applying and you're thinking who's going to buy, there are certain situations. So you may be the only person on the tenancy, but you've got someone who's been living with you for more than 12 months. You can both apply for the right to buy. You may have two people on the tenancy, but for whatever your reasons, you only want to be the one buying and the other person doesn't want to buy. When you apply, not the two of you. Why I say this is because whoever applies is the person who will get, obviously if you've been there for more than 3 years and you're a single owner and you meet all the eligibility, then if you get the right to buy and they give you the offer letter, then you need to make sure it's got the right names on it. So the names will be, whoever applied will also be on the letter. And then when you get your mortgage advisor, mortgage broker to actually apply for the right to buy for you, what they will do is they will actually use that information. So as I said, the discount is the deposit. So that letter will get sent to the bank, the offer letter. So it has to have the right names on it. So when you're applying, think to yourself, who is going to be buying it? And those are the names that need to be on the application. I've been told you can only actually do 2 names, so you're restricted by that. But really do consider who is going to be buying it and get it on the form. If by any chance you've actually already applied and you've got the wrong names on it, double check with the council. I think the form is called the RTB 6, where you can put in amendments. Get your amendments, even if you haven't heard back from them, get your amendments in now before the 21st. So don't even wait for the 21st. Do everything before the 20th. If you can imagine, if everybody does it on the 20th, which is the last day possible, I don't know, the internet might crash. So try and do it now. Do it over the next few days. You've got 6 days, so try and do it. If you need any help, you need any advice, DM me in the chat, help, advice, and I will come back to you. Now, I hope I've answered all your questions. If I haven't, then by all means, let me know and I will do another video to explain. In fact, I was thinking of doing a series of videos. So what to do which this is, before you've applied, what to do after you've applied while you're waiting for the valuer and you're waiting to hear back from them and you're waiting for the section 125. And then once you've got the offer letter, what do you do? So if you would like a series like that, then by all means, I will do that for you. But what I will say is, if you know anybody, any council tenant, tell them to apply. And remember, there is a difference between right to buy, which is for council tenants, and right to acquire, which is for housing association tenants. Housing association tenants' maximum discount is 16. I don't know if that's going up or down. No one's been talking about it, but I can guarantee that the right to buy discount that is currently 136,400 and 102,400 is decreasing. It is being cut dramatically from the 21st of November 2024. So please tell anybody you know, even if you think they're council tenants and you're not sure, just bring it up. You don't even have to say, are you a council tenant? You could say, oh, I can't believe that right to buy, slash, and then they'll be like, what's that about? And you can talk about it. And if it's for them, and they can go away privately and decide what they want. 6 days left to own your own home. I'm Manda and I'm a mortgage advisor and a financial coach. And today I want to talk to all you council tenants out there about the right to buy. Now, hopefully you've heard about it, but if you haven't, the right to buy is your right to own your own home. Now, a lot of council tenants have lived there for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, even more than that. And you've always thought, by the clients I've been talking to, that you've got time. But